Okay, my name is the Super Sucklord, and this is my company, Suckadelic, specializing in bootleg action figures. And today, here at 5 Points in New York City, I brought full selection of my premium items, focusing today on the Manischewitz and Teenage Bad Girl. These are new figures debuting at the convention today. Manischewitz is a bootleg celebration of American Judaica, and Teenage Bad Girl is based on my girlfriend, who will be here shortly. We caused a scandal in New Jersey Comic-Con last year with some nudity and possible alleged underage drinking, and now it's been commemorated into an action figure. And then I'm selling some leftover Monsters and Drags, some of the Bugmen. We have the PVC Suckle figures. I'm selling my garbage at 25 bucks a box. And then we have some rummage and a bunch of other bullshit. And all this shit is handmade in New York City with few exceptions. How is it being a small business in New York City? I can't believe it's been going on this long without a complete and abject total disaster, both personally and financially. Somehow, I've been able to sell enough of this crap to pay 2 rents in Manhattan for the past fucking 12 years or whatever, and thanks to guys like this who just show up and just dump their money in my hand or stick it in my waistband and just fill their homes with this questionable and dubious garbage known as Suckadelic, but somehow it brings such delight to people that I don't want to really tell them too forcefully that they're making a big mistake. Like, I have a customer here, and I could technically stand here and berate my customer's purchasing choices, and that will not drive him away from the booth. Am I correct?
You're correct.
In fact, you come here for that treatment.
Yes, I do.
You're an asshole for buying this.
Pretty much, yes.
See, it's magical. It's magical. The thing about selling this stuff is there's a lot of quality work out here, as you know, as evidenced, but it needs to be more about the work. You need to create some sort of story or some sort of narrative or some sort of larger picture for people to buy into. You know, we're selling dreams here. We're not selling plastic items. We're selling a lifestyle. We're selling self-expression. We're selling the exertion of one's taste and opinions in plastic form. These are just the souvenirs of a larger piece of performance art that's unfolding right in front of you right now. Well, you know, there's a sort of lifestyle that goes along with all of this, you know, from the making of it to the selling of it to the living of it to the where the ideas come from. I'm a big believer in self-mythologizing. You know, like, I think one of the main keys to living a successful creative life is you have to have, and this is, they say this in that book, The Alchemist, you have to have a personal legend, you know, and I have a tendency, probably because a lot of the psychedelics that I've taken, to sort of see my life through a sort of veneer of quasi-fantasy. So you know, in order to make my life enjoyable and fun, I've created a story around it, a fantasy story around it, and then that story finds its expression through the figures, and I sort of take the everyday things of my life and elevate them into sort of legendary proportions, and then I live from there, and then and I include friends and fans and people, and I create narratives and misadventures, and then I sort of capture them in plastic and sell them to willing victims who maybe are not quite as actualized as myself, but believe in the process of actualization, and in their own way, by buying this stuff, they're sort of asserting for themselves also, you know, some sense of self-definition. And that's why it's so expensive. Suckadelic.com, at Sucklord on all the channels. Thank you.